Hello everyone, Jason and Ashley with Haggard Wilderness, and we are finally backpacking. It's been a few months since we were backpacking last, and it's been a few months since I posted a freaking video, believe it or not, so pretty crazy. Anyway, it's a gorgeous day and the forest is lush. We are pretty much off trail completely, heading to the Bushcraft shelter. We have not been to the Bushcraft shelter, as far as I know, neither me or Corbin or Dustin, since last, August, I think is what it was. I'm gonna climb over this giant tree somehow, and yeah, we'll check with you here in a little bit. Whew. So it's warm, and we're just sharing one small water bottle, so I'm gonna stop here at the creek and filter some water, or not even really filter water, but just get some water out for us to chug before we keep heading. So that's probably enough for me to get a couple good drinks. Looks like we ran out of water here, so we might have to come this far down just to get water from the camp, which is still much better than when we were here last time. Much closer, but still unfortunate. I'm hoping maybe when we get closer up into this canyon, we will maybe be able to see some pools, anything really. Look at these flowers. Just freaking beautiful, man. Oh, I'm so happy to be here. It's just ear to ear grin. Yes, and water. Oh man, how blessed. Okay, moment of truth. Well, I see a tarp. Uh-oh. Oh, man. The lean-to is down. The A-frame's actually in much better shape, other than that the tarp's loose. I don't see any sign of people. I mean, this all looks like this just happened naturally. Anyway, we're gonna set everything down and we'll get right back with you and let you know what we think. All right, guys, well, I'm trying to salvage as much cordage as I can from this because I only brought the 50 feet that I use for my bear hang, and I don't mind cutting some of that off as long as I can still hang my food somewhere pretty safe, but it looks to me like these supports that were up against the tree that this ridgepole was sitting on, the ridgepole somehow fell in between them and pushed them out, and the cordage must have just gotten brittle and broke. We'll just kind of see what we can do between us two to get this thing back on its feet so we can hang out under there. And then Okay, guys, what's up? We've been chilling here. We had a nice sandwich for lunch and drank a beer, and we are just enjoying the amazing, beautiful, gorgeous bluebird frickin' day that it is today. And anyway, we're gonna set up our tent somewhere up behind the shelter there and get that done, get bed and everything set up, and then we'll probably head down and collect some water down at the creek for the night. So we'll get that knocked out and out of the way. We got the Pariah Outdoors Zion 2. we're just having a little sip of our Hag Wild Merlot and Hag Wild White Zin, product of Wyoming. I got my pack emptied, other than like a knife and the water filters, and we're gonna head back down the hill and collect a bunch of water for the night, and come back and start getting ready for the evening and cooking and all that good stuff. So we'll bring you along with us. Ooh, that hill. It's not really fun going down either, but it really sucks going up for sure. But here we are at the water. Here's a nice little puddle. I might have to use the Ziploc bag method, but we'll see if I can get it scooped up maybe with the knock bag. It's pretty shallow. It's working. Yeah. There's a lug in there. It's not the giant rushing river that the knockbag really likes to be around, but if you guys follow me, you know that I drink tons of water while I'm in the back country. And so I'm getting like 6 liters for the night for me and Ashley, so we will be safe as far as hydration goes. Yeah, just good to be back. I apologize for not posting videos for so long. I know a lot of my good YouTube crew and friends on YouTube have been busy, and I like that, and I like seeing videos posted, and I apologize if I have been slipping and commenting and stuff like that, but I am watching. We've just been really busy. It's been a good, busy summer. We got a lot of family get-togethers. We've been floating rivers. We've been camping, you know, camper camping with our family, and have had a lot of good stuff. So if you are watching this, please feel free to follow me on Instagram, Haggard Wilderness Instagram, because that I kind of post on basically all day, every day. And that's a good way for, if you want or care, to kind of keep up with what we got going on. And obviously, if you add me on Instagram, I will directly add you back because I want to see what you guys are up to. Yeah, so we're stoked. We got Carter a new mountain bike the other day, so there's going to be a lot of mountain biking stuff going on. I want to try to start getting into the mountains to do like mountain biking based videos, or at least while we're camping, do a lot more biking, and I'll try to film that because I know that's kind of worthy of putting on YouTube. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of the update. Nothing crazy. I hope you guys are all safe and healthy. I know this COVID thing's still kind of hitting everybody a little bit hard, but I'm happy to see that people are out camping socially, responsibly, having fun. I love watching videos of people being healthy in the wilderness and just kind of staying away from the fray and the crazies. So, anyway, did I miss anything? No? We're going to cook some awesome tinfoil pizza action. I know you've probably seen us do that before. We really liked it, so we're going to try it again. That was from Clay on the Trail. Gave me that idea when we were winter camping. We got some Hag Wild here, Merlot, White Zin, and we're just kicking back and enjoying it. I do apologize to Dustin and Corbin for coming up here and not being prepared to do any work on the bushcraft stuff. This is a Father's Day weekend, and it's kind of a luxury thing for us, and you know, I kind of regret now not even bringing really cordage or anything to fix this thing up, but hopefully we'll be back up here as a crew and we can get a lot more knocked out. The A-frame actually is nice and sturdy. The tarp made it all the way through the winter. There's just a couple of beams in the A-frame that went loose, but man, you could have survived in that thing all winter probably. This thing took a dive. I blame that on Dustin, but you know, whatever. Just kidding, bud. But yeah, beautiful freaking day, and we are just so happy to be here, and I hope you guys are all having a good time. So we'll drink one for you, and cheers. We'll get back with you here shortly.
Cheers.
I tightened up the fire pit a little bit. It was a bit bigger the way that we built it last time because we roasted a freaking pork loin on it. But tonight we're just doing tinfoil dinners, and it doesn't need to be that big. As you can see here, there's some good poles on the ground over there that we were building the A-frame with. And over here's kind of some like leftover bits that weren't really ideal. So all we got to do is saw all these pieces up. And I mean, the firewood collection is basically done for us. Just wanted to point something out that I noticed. And Corbin and Dustin will be especially interested in this. So this tree right here that we have all this stuff hung on, me and Corbin cut down. And you can see, go over here, that's where we cut it from, so you can see that it's a clean saw cut. And then we kind of rolled it off of there, and then it ended up kind of going backwards. Here, we pulled it, and you can see it's clean cut at the end there. And it snagged on that tree, which is a bummer, but we were like, there's no way we're getting it out of there. So we left it. It's firm, it's solid, it's not going anywhere. Well, now that I'm looking, this tree right here is on top of it. So this tree fell at some point in time and uprooted right there. And you can see this is a freaking pretty grande tree. Probably another one of the ones we were worried about, but it obviously fell the good way. And then this tree right here fell after because it's on top of that one, or at the same time, right after, whatever. So that tree and this tree right here uprooted and fell since we were here last. Into smaller pieces like that. We should be good. There we go. Oh yeah, these will be beautiful chunks. Nice thing is we have a lot of this kind of stuff laying around. You know, it's bittersweet because you don't want too much of this laying around, but fortunately right now it's quite green other than these few piles, but this makes kindling collection just frickin' easy breezy. Got a good little base going there. We got big kindling, tiny kindling. We want to get cooking while we still have some light. There's so much good flammable stuff here that I don't think it's going to take a whole heck of a lot to get something screaming. This cotton isn't super Vaseline-y, if that's the proper term, Vaseline-y. But I'm hoping that that right there will do it.
Nice.
Look at this big gnarly thing.
Dang.
Set that on there. So the first thing we need to do is find the tin foil, which is right here. Pre-made pizza crust, and then we got the squeeze tomato sauce or pizza sauce here, and then we put some mozzarella cheese on there. One thing I was going to mention that we did last time that really worked out great for us is we have the mini bottle. This is not peach schnapps. This is...
Oh, shoot. I forgot.
This is olive oil and garlic parts. And we drizzle that on there. Like so. Give it lots of flavor. There, yes. Pepperonis. For days and days. So, I don't know, I was thinking fold the sides up. And then it's like the tin foil is definitely long enough, but it's not super wide enough. We need another freaking thing of tin foil is what we need. Alright, we're gonna leave these sitting while we go look at the sunset real quick.
Yep.
Alright guys, I think we got some good embers going on this side. We'll probably drop our pizzas on there. It's a little later than we wanted to get started, but we didn't have good embers to go with. And that's really important for this oven effect on the pizzas. So there we go. See what happens, I guess, huh? Most important thing is don't burn it. If it's raw, it doesn't matter because there's no raw meat, no raw chicken or poultry or anything on there. Just don't burn it. All right, guys, I think we're ready. There's Ashley's pizza looking amazing. I'm gonna slide that over to her direction there. This one's mine. Cheese is melted. The oil and the garlic and the grease has cooked. Oh man, this is incredible. Luckily, we grabbed a bunch of extra water, so this whole Sawyer squeeze is going to go on the fire just to make sure it's out nice and good.
Good morning. We slept in. It's like 9 o'clock, which was awesome. It's exactly what I needed. So, I got a little cold in the night because I didn't put dry socks on, and also I had a down jacket that I ended up putting on, and it was like warm after that. So the sleeping bag was just a little bit too little for how cool it got, but otherwise, good night. So we're gonna make coffee, and we did bring some bacon, but I don't know if I'm gonna start a fire again this morning. I might just bury the fire pit and just eat a bagel with cream cheese and leave it at that. I don't really have the desire to cook.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
We need to make our own pizzas at home.
Whew. All right, guys. Had 2 cups of coffee and a bagel and feeling great. What a beautiful day. We're packed up and we're ready to go. Definitely have to come back here with the intention of doing some good work to fix and also improve these 2 shelters. Hopefully we can get Corbin and Dustin along and the girls, you know, make a big party out of it or something. But for now, it was just fun to come up here, check things out, and yeah, have a nice Father's Day weekend. So I appreciate you guys joining us. Hopefully we'll be back with you soon. So take care, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.